Hello, everybody. Welcome to, I guess, my office now. This is my world. Here are the walls that I'm living in for I don't know how long now. I hope you're all doing okay. Obviously, we are in a strange period of time. And we've all got to take precautions in order to look after our own health. And as you'll have seen, if you monitor the announcements on Canvas, Swinburne have taken some preventative actions to try and contain the spread of the virus, and that's in accordance with advice from the government. And we are not going to be conducting any face-to-face lectures for the foreseeable future. Please, it's obviously a developing situation, so please monitor Canvas and all university communications just to keep abreast of what's going on and how the situation develops and what the latest thinking is. But for now, we are going to carry on teaching. This unit is still going to run, but it's not going to run in the face-to-face lectures, so please don't come to the lecture sessions on Wednesday, the lecture and workshop sessions on Wednesday. Everything is going to be delivered online here through Canvas. So you need to be monitoring Canvas. Right, so how is this going to work? If I'm honest, not everything is sorted out yet. It's a dynamic situation, but I think we're abreast of it, and I think we're going to be able to do most of the teaching in a fairly straightforward fashion. It is going to be different though. The way I've decided to proceed with this unit is upload a video for every module, an intro video just outlining what the topic is about. So there you see there's 12 modules in Canvas that correspond to the 12 weeks of teaching. I will progress in that same structure. The only thing that might be different is I'm just going to make the material available as I produce it. It doesn't mean that you have to study at that rate, but I will just be here producing those videos for each of the modules, and it might run a little bit ahead of time, but it should be there for you. Each week there'll be obviously that intro video, but also a series of bite-size and rated PowerPoint slides on the key topics of that module's material. They'll be between 5 and 10 minutes a piece, and they'll be boiled down into the essentials. As they are released, watch them at a very minimum, be up to the point that you should be at for the corresponding week. Then in terms of sort of the workshop element, we're obviously not going to be able to get together to run workshops, so instead every week I will set a question sheet, a question around the material which is being presented for you to work on. It's not assessed, it's for you to try and contextualize what I'm teaching and for you to have a play around with it and see what you understand and what you don't understand. The most useful part of that is really for us to discuss. So that is going to be the major challenge really. The way I think we're going to get around that is I'm going to, for each module, I'm going to open up a discussion board so you can get to that through the Canvas discussions. There'll be a discussion board where anybody can chime in and say how they're doing at tackling that week's workshop question. And I will contribute there as well. I'll monitor it and add to the conversation, point you in the right direction. And I'm going to try to use one of the platforms, probably Collaborate, in order to set up a live session so that any questions or concerns you've got about the unit or the workshop material, we can have more of a real-time chat. I will release information on that and get back to you. So yeah, it should, other than that, probably actually won't be much more complicated. Just a case of basically keeping in contact with Canvas and staying on top of the materials as I deliver them. I'll also add some wider reading sources for you maybe to go and have a look at too. Just try and stick with us as we're going through. Obviously, this is a bit of an unknown. It's a bit of a novel situation, but we should be perfectly well placed to cope with it. It could be quite fun, actually. It could be a different way of learning. Obviously, you'll be thinking about assignments as well. So assignment 1 is up and running already. That's an individual assignment. Nothing really changes there. I will look at the due dates, and obviously it looks like semester's basically been extended by a week effectively, or pushed out by a week, so we'll revise the due date on that and I'll inform you. I will publish the marking rubric from that later today, just so you've got some more guidance on what's expected. And again, I'll add a discussion board. In fact, there's already one there, so we'll have a conversation in that discussion board about the assignment 1. where you can ask me any questions if you don't understand anything, and I might actually just upload a clarification video as well for that, and that'll appear in the announcements. Assignment 2 was going to be a piece of group work, and it may still be that it's a progression from assignment 1. It wasn't due to be released until week 6 anyway, so bear with me on that one. I'm just revising things and thinking through the best way of doing that. I'll get you more information as and when, and also we'll get more information on, there's an end of unit exam scheduled and things are changing there as well, so we'll update you accordingly. So yeah, main messages at the moment really just keep monitoring Canvas and the university website. The links that I gave you in the announcement yesterday are a newsfeed of everything that relates to COVID-19 and any news that's relevant on what we're doing at Swinburne. In the meantime, please contribute to my well-being by getting involved on the discussion boards, because I'm going to go stir crazy in this place. I think we all need to keep each other mentally well and mentally sound. And discussion around the topics are always going to be interesting. I'll open up a general discussion board as well if there's anything going on in the aviation industry that you think relates to human factors that's worth chatting about, and we'll chime in on that as well. Yeah, so hopefully this will be not too much of a disruption in terms of delivery of content and the information. It's just going to be slightly different. If you want to get in contact with me, please do so through the Canvas email system, preferably not through my Outlook Swinburne email address, just because it's a bit swamped down with communications. And if we go through Canvas, it partitions your communications into the right courses, and it's easier for me to get back to you more quickly. You're more likely to be noticed, if you will. Yeah, just look after yourselves as well. I'm just going to just do the daily check-in with me. Oh, yeah, see, there you go. Don't know if you can see that. 36.8. All good. I'll keep you abreast of my body temperature, which I'm sure you're fascinated to know. All right. Hope to speak to you soon, but just stay posted for some of the material appearing over the weekend, probably. And please do reach out if you need to speak to me. Look after yourselves, guys. Bye.